Okay. I
Hey,
my grandpa
I'm
so
worried about.
have
Yeah.
only dad my dad computer, so I use.
Oh, okay. So your dad really does work for Vietnam's poverty social program.
No, I don't.
No,
That's my
you just found that. I don't think your dad really helps poor people means poverty, Susu. But now, of course, it's Susu and the attack at cheesecake. Susu, your background says health poverty action. Is that true? Do you belong to a school organization like that?
no, but my dad works on it.
Yeah, it's really a good thing that he does, helping people who need help, who are very poor, who need food, medicine, a place to live, counseling. It's very good. I'm happy to see that. Nice, Susu. Wonderful. Kevin, what are you working on? Some top secret Legos? What is Kevin doing? Kevin, what are you working on? Some high-tech Legos?
I don't know what that thing is.
What is that thing?
I don't know what that thing is like this.
Well, what
I
is
don't
that
know.
thing? It's just
I
on the
don't know.
bookshelf. I understand. It's just there on the bookshelf. Okay. Hey, Alice, are you there?
No, my real bookshelf is.
Yes. Kevin and Ellis. Ellis, thank you for some nice writing. I really liked it.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. It was beautiful weather in Hiroshima today, but I actually got some red sunburn on my cheeks because I went out walking for an hour. And Ellis, do you know how to say sunburn in Japanese?
No.
I'll type it in messages. It's called Hi is he in Japanese, hiake. So it sounds like hiake, not heiake, hiake, hiake. So Brendan, teacher, got hiake, and I'll put it there before Zoom changes it to American English. Hiake. So I have hiake, sunburn. Ellis, do you get sunburn? Like on your cheeks, the sun burns.
Oh no.
Oh, you're lucky. I get it all the time. Hey, Tony, are you there, Mr. Tony? Thank you for your homework.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good work, Tony. How are you doing?
I'm like doing good.
Doing good. How's the weather? Is it hot, warm, rainy?
It's very hot.
Oh,
Even
very hot.
getting out for an hour can maybe burn your feet.
Oh my gosh, 38 degrees.
Maybe I think over that one.
Oh my gosh, 40 degrees. That's Japan in July. July, it's 40. So when you say burn your feet, are you wearing sandals or walking on the beach with no shoes?
Oh, like I was wearing
Walking
rock
on rocks?
shoes.
Rock shoes. You walk on rock shoes?
Nope, not like that one. Like I'm wearing like sandals and they make of plastic, so that was not fun.
I've heard about that before. Wearing plastic sandals, you can burn your feet, right? Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
you know what the hottest I was ever in? It was 50 degrees centigrade in Saudi Arabia in the desert. And I was a teacher there 2 years ago for one summer, June, July, August, just 3 months. And it was unbelievably hot. I tell people all the time, if you have a toaster oven in your house and you make toast for your bread, or you put your arm in the oven to get something from the oven, that's what your skin feels like when it's in the sun. It's just crazy, crazy hot. All right, let's see. We have Nancy. How are you, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm great.
Great. What do you have in your mouth, Nancy? You have some sort of AI application that is making your mouth glow.
The background.
Oh my gosh, it looks like you're eating apricots or oranges or some kind of orange papaya fruit. That's really crazy. I love it. Oh, it's cheesecake. It's cheesecake. Nancy's been eating cheesecake, cheese balls all day. Do you hear that, Susu? You have a friend in the cheese world. So funny. My mom was born in the K-Berry Zoom. I come to my mother's MacBook. I saw you, says Sudi. All right. Funny, Sudi, what's that all about? Hey, Elsa and the cat, how are you?
I'm good.
I love that cat. Is that really your cat or is it just a picture?
A picture.
It's a lovely cat. That looks like an intelligent cat who's thinking about catching a bird or a mouse. Right.
Or maybe
Alice.
after.
Or maybe what, Tony?
Or it can be maybe after she didn't catch him out for a day, she
Oh,
felt
she's
angry.
disappointed. Yeah. Do the cats in Vietnam catch lizards?
It
Our cats catch lizards. Hey, Kevin, what up?
I have many pets for except of dog and cat because I'm petting some of the fish and the birds, so I didn't get the cats, or I think they will attack them.
Oh, that's kind of serious, Kevin. Hey, Sudi, I got your message. Now I understand. Last week, your mom, Sudi, was in the K-Berry discussion group with 100 members talking to a very intelligent Swiss man, and you saw me there, Sudi, right? Or your mom saw me. Hello, Sudi. Sudi, are you there? Sudi, where are you? So Sudi, is your mom an academic researcher, like a college professor, science researcher, or something? Oh, where's Sudi? Sudi's just sending me messages. Timmy, are you there? Timmy,
Yes, mister. Yes, hello, mister.
how are you doing?
Today it was very normal and I am sleepy.
Today was normal and?
Day was normal and I find myself very normal today.
You find me just a normal day. Timmy, does that mean you didn't think so many new ideas?
So I was actually planning for like a new competition in the ICT, and it is the overpass of the third section for Python, but it's actually pretty high advanced due to mostly arithmetic, mister. So
Timmy, did
yes.
you say you studied computer programming?
Yes, mister.
Yeah, so you studied Python, did you say? Or C++ or C, just C?
Python 3.9 via Python.
Okay, because the Japanese students who are 18 years old used to study Python. It was their first year of IT or information technology. So that's why I remember you said Python, but the Japanese say Python because they can't say TH, they say Python, right?
Mister.
All right.
Wait, mister.
All right.
I doesn't scientists commonly trust in atoms and why we shouldn't trust in atoms.
Oh, yeah. So you don't support nanotechnology? Do you think it's dangerous?
No, mister. Atoms. The small structure of everything.
Sure. So what part of atoms are you concerned about, Timmy?
So that these atoms are based on materialized based, but I don't get how these work.
Okay. It's interesting. I studied it just last year in the Taipei High School with the chemistry teacher whose name was Tony. And he was a good explainer of electrons, the neutrons, and the protons. I studied that many, many years ago. So it's good to see it all again. Yeah. I forgot that the electron is so small, Timmy. It's incredibly small compared to the neutron and the proton. But it's all fascinating. All right, let me check with Mr. Ruyuko. Are you there in Yatrain, Ruyuko? Alice, of course, I know bonsoir means French for good evening. I studied French. It's cute. And in
I'm learning French now.
Oh, okay, very good. It's a great language. Nice. In Arabic, it's sabah al khair. I had to study Arab 2 years ago. Jesse, thank you for your homework. Anna, it's good to see you too. Traman, thank you for coming. And Tin Yok Ha or Hannah, thank you guys. You all did good homework. Are you ready for tonight's lesson? It's really interesting. I promise, I promise, I promise. Let me show you what I have ready for you guys tonight. And this is called sensory details. This is a really cool lesson. But wait a minute, that's just the file that the sensory details are in. I don't want that, you guys. One more moment, please. Basic writing, sensory details, and here it is. Okay, tonight's lesson is using your senses it's a fun lesson because you get to use your senses to describe a place that you can use for a newspaper story or to use in a longer story. So remember, 2 weeks ago, we did newspaper stories, and thank you to everyone for working on your newspaper story. But now we're going to add hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and seeing, the 5 senses, into your story. Hey, Timmy, can I ask you a really advanced question? Are you ready for it?
Yes, mister.
Okay, so in Europe, America, our tradition is, since ancient Greece times, is human beings have 5 senses: the tasting, the smelling, the touching, the hearing, and the seeing, right? What was the 6th sense in Asian cultures from 2,500 years ago? It's from the Buddhist system. How many senses did the Buddhists say we had?
So like the Buddhists, based on Nepal people and what I learned from history,
Yeah.
this is called a proposition, which is the sense of position of movement of body parts. The
Oh, no. Yeah.
perception is the sense of balance. The thermal
Ah,
perception is the sense the temperature changes, and the
yeah.
nociception is the sense of pain. But there is one sense that is still in the myth.
Yeah.
That means is between the senses of 2 people
Yes.
when the event occurs, and then the other person will know it.
And so what does that recognize? What do you call that in philosophy and science? It's the
Let me try to remember.
subjective observer is you and I. We are the objective observers. We maybe see it differently because we're 2 different human beings. So the 6 senses, the sense that you are a human being, TV. And when you stop to think about that, that's really crazy that they put touching, smelling, hearing, all of these come together, but you have to have a sense of being a human person to understand that you have 5 more senses. Isn't that kind of cool, though? See, when I asked the class last week on Sunday, they had class, they said the 6th sense was paranormal perception of ghosts and ghost houses and stuff, right? But that's a modern movie thing about 6 senses. It's not the traditional Buddhist 6th sense, right? All right, Kevin, you look a little bored with that strange Lego toy from Star Wars, or an alien gave you that toy. I'm not sure where you got that toy or if it's even a toy. So, Kevin, it looks like you want to read. Can you read the blue paragraph, please?
Imagine you are standing in the kitchen. Think about what you would be around. You might see plates filled of food and ready to serve to your family or guests. If your mom or grandma are in the kitchen getting ready to serve a big meal, you would hear the banging or clattering of pots and pans. You might hear your grandma talking to your mom as to how to make the special dish just right.
Yeah, so Kevin, you see your mom, your grandma, maybe your sister, your aunts, your grandfather. They're all in the kitchen talking, making food. Are these happy memories, do you think, Kevin?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, no comment. That's fine, Kevin. Hey, Ellis. Ellis, you write really wonderfully descriptive things in your story, so I'm thinking this lesson might be important to you. Can you try the red paragraph?
Finally, you
Oh,
realize
no, this one here. Next.
next you will be able to smell each dish they're making. There might be chicken dishes, steak, seafood, pizza, or pho. And you can see all these dishes lined up in a nice smooth countertop if your house or apartment is new and it has a modern kitchen. But maybe it's an old house too, and the counter looks very interesting because it had been used 30 years or more. You can see cut marks from the knives cutting meat in the wood.
Yeah, so if you have old wooden style, you can see some knife marks, and they're always interesting because they cut chicken and pork and vegetables and fish and meat. So I love old cutting boards. They smell good if you clean them properly, and they're just interesting to look at. Okay, let me see. I want some more people. Nancy, who loves those cheese balls. Are you there, Nancy?
Yes.
Hey, Nancy, can you read the green one here? I made it all blue for you.
And then you are lucky because your grandma sees how hungry you are after playing all day. And she lets you taste some of the food before the guests arrive. And she hands you a nice sliver of chicken sauté. You dip it in Henry sauce and the sauté Henry butter mixes with the
Charcoal.
charcoal tasting kitchen, and you can't believe how delicious it is.
Nice reading, Nancy. So I put the satay there with the peanut sauce. This is famous in Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia. Everyone loves their chicken satay with peanut sauce, I think. That's why I included it. And charcoal, you put it on the charcoal. Tony, would you like to read this blue, red line here with the finally?
Yes, thank you. Finally, you realize that if you're taking a few moments to look around this kitchen and listen to the sound, see what things there are, smell the food, taste some of it, and maybe even touch fine plate for guests, you can learn so much about a kitchen that you have not noticed before.
Okay, so Tony, do you think the kitchen is a special place when your family gets together for Tet holidays?
I think the kitchen is not really a
Yeah.
like good place to hang up together. Maybe
Yeah.
the dining room.
That's better. In your kitchen, how many people make the food? Just your mom and someone else, or?
Lots of people go there and make the food,
Ah,
but not
see, that's what I
children.
thought. Okay, so children can't go in there, but there are lots of adults. Tony, how many adults would you see in the kitchen at your house or your grandma's house during a special day?
Maybe 6 to 8.
Now, do they all know how to make something in the kitchen?
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
some traditional food.
Nice. So can you tell me some traditional food? Because you see
Um,
this picture, I have pho and satay and crabs and the American turkey. What would be traditional food in Vietnam?
Maybe bánh tét, bánh chưng, bánh dày, and
Yeah.
some more like phở, bún bò.
Yeah. What does your mother make best? What do you think is her best dish? You can ask your mom there.
Maybe
I didn't ask, I already know.
You already know. Who says I already know, Kevin? All right. Is that Kevin who just said that? I already know. Tony, I'm going to come back to you. I want to find out who said, Kevin, what is it that you already know? It's really funny.
No food. Oh,
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah. What's the best?
She makes the best. Spaghetti is the best.
Oh my God, spaghetti, because we were
And
talking
my
about.
dad makes fried rice, pizza, French fries.
Oh, okay. So you guys eat like European food. All right. Italian, French. Uh-huh. Tony, did you get the answer from your mom? What's her best dish?
maybe any type of food.
Any type of food. Oh my gosh. So in
Not
English, you
Thailand.
say all around good cook. Okay. By the way, do you see this traditional American painting? What holiday is this? Do you guys know?
I think
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving with this huge turkey that sometimes they weigh about 7 kilograms, sometimes 10 kilograms, a 20-pound turkey. Have you guys tried turkey before?
No.
No. In Japan, if you want to try really delicious turkey legs that are charcoal barbecued, you can go to Universal Studios near Osaka, and a lot of the students try turkey. Most of the Japanese like it, but they say it has a strong chicken taste that isn't quite smooth like chicken. It's a strong taste. Some people like it, some people don't. Hey, Nancy, you have a question? Nancy? Nancy, question, please, or something?
No.
Oh, that's okay, Nancy. That's fine. Your hand was up, so I asked. Okay, now you guys, who painted that Thanksgiving picture? Do you know that famous painter?
No.
His name is Norman Rockwell, and he painted in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. He died. He was a very old man, but he was a wonderful painter. So he painted all these American family pictures. Okay.
So
Yes.
next,
Yes,
teacher,
please.
next
Next.
is like the king crab.
Yes, the king crab. Okay, Kevin, what can you tell us about king crab? Has this become really popular in Vietnam?
Not really, but the king crab in Vietnam has like many more kinds.
Yeah, because in Japan, they eat this at New Year's, January 1st. In China,
They like
yeah.
eating the whole body, and they like eating the head with some sauce, and sometimes some people get them in soup to eat.
Yeah, they put chili sauce on them in Malaysia and
And
Singapore.
then they also put some chili pot in there, and then they crack and they do and they
Yeah,
eat.
you crack it and eat it. So what do you see here, Kevin? What sauce is this for American style king crab from Alaska?
It's like lemon sauce.
Lemons are here, but this is butter. It's melted butter. So people put crab in butter, which is kind of strange, don't you think? Hey, Susu, are you there? Susu and the Attack of the Cheesecake People.
Yes,
Susu,
yeah.
can you read all of this, Miss Susu?
Okay. I can see. Next, what can you smell? Tell us about the taste. Sweet, salty, sea taste, peanut taste, spicy, rich butter taste, chicken taste, savory.
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 Yeah, savory is a French word, but we use it in English. It means like a nice, strong taste, savory fish, savory basil leaves. And then, Susu, just this part here with this American lady.
Let's we're getting ready for our homework.
Yeah.
Homework.
Yeah. Homework's coming soon, Susu.
A kitchen with a lady cooking.
Mm.
What do you see here? Smell, taste, sound.
All right, Susu, because you're the dog character, you're using the dog voice. Susu, what can you see in this American kitchen?
A girl chopping, a girl reading a list.
Oh, she's actually reading the recipe? Oh, you're right. She's using a tablet to follow the recipe. Wow.
And holding a vegetable.
Yeah. So she's getting ready. Do you think this is going to be dinner for 2 people, 4 people, Susu?
1 million people.
1 million people. She's like McDonald's. Oh my gosh, Susu. All right. Tony, comment, please. What do you see in this picture?
I see like lots of ingredients she's looking at and like counting them to make the recipe.
Yeah. So she's a very
And
precise cook, right?
And the girl is smiling because I think that is she got enough, not too much, or
Yeah.
she don't have enough thing.
Nice, Tony. Hey, Tony, do you think she's what would be called a very precise cook? All the measurements must be perfect.
Maybe. And on the right of the picture, I see lots of pots and pans. Maybe I can smell olive oil and pepper.
Yes.
On the top, I can see some lights, bulbs, in I don't know. And
hey,
maybe
Tony, look at my cursor. You guys know this because a student last Sunday told me this. You have this in Vietnam to crush the spices, right?
Yes.
And this student actually knows the name. Do you know the name?
Not really.
It's really funny. I was really impressed that this young guy knew this. It was called pestle and mortar. Not many people know that. Mortar is the bowl and the pestle is the stick, and you crush spices. And he said you have these in Vietnam. Tony, does your family have one of these?
My family have only the stick, not the bowl.
Oh, only the stick. Okay. Yeah. So pestle is the stick because a flour has a pestle, and then the mortar is what that. Yes. Who is that?
Oh,
Kevin?
I have it.
You have it. Now, do you help do it? Because it takes strong arms to crush spices.
I don't really try because my mom only crack it.
All right, she does it. All right, so you guys know this. Let me ask some more people who need a chance. Hey, Tintin joined us. How are you, Tintin?
I'm good. Yeah.
Tintin, thanks for your writing. In your house in Germany, did your mom and dad do your mom and dad keep spices from Southeast Asia to help in the cooking?
Yes. So sometimes we just want a little Asian taste, or just to add a little kick to the food.
Yeah, definitely. Me too in Japan. So what spices do you use to put some kick in there, Tintin?
Just raw chili or something, or just fish sauce.
Now, here's a question, Tintin, I asked last week. Vietnam has a neighboring country. So you have your choice of Cambodia or Laos or China. Which country uses fresh, small green pepper to put in fried fish? Do you know?
No, I actually don't know that.
Cambodia. They love to put all kinds of green peppers. If you let the green peppers dry, they become hard black pepper that you have to use the pestle and mortar to crush. But in Cambodia, the pepper is all fresh and they're tiny green peppers. And I watched a famous chef eat those. He says it's delicious with white fish that they catch in Cambodia. So I really want to try that. All right, nice. Good work, you guys. All right, so in this woman's kitchen, if you see the pots and pans, this is all, yeah, who is that?
Teachers, I can see there are some hand screen in the kitchen.
Wait, is that Nancy?
Hand screen.
Hand screen? Nancy, where do you see hand screen? Is that Kevin or Nancy said, I see hand screen? I don't see it. Is it here to wash your hands?
Really?
That's called hand soap, you guys. It's not really hand cream. All right. Now listen, if the pots and pans hit together, what's the noise they make? Do you know?
Bam.
Bam is good, Tony. Bam. I'll give you, yeah. Let me try to give you some help here. There it is, you guys. Banging and clattering of pots and pans. So banging and bam and clattering. So in your stories for homework, make sure you say, I can hear pots and pans. You can describe a restaurant or your family's house. But if you don't want to do a restaurant or a family house, you can do another place. But remember, you must do hearing, seeing, smelling, maybe tasting and touching. But if it's something strange like a bus stop that you use to go to school in the morning, you can't really taste unless the air is really dirty. You could taste the air, but you can smell that terrible smoke from the motorcycles. You can hear the loud noises. You can feel that it's really hot in summer on your skin, and you can see lots of people. So you could probably only use 4 of your tastes. Although, you know what? My father used to say to me, Brendan, you say you can taste the smoke from the big city bus. And I said, yeah, the diesel goes into your nose and your mouth. And my teacher in high school said, yes, you're right. Your father doesn't understand. You really can taste like a really dirty air, you guys. It's kind of gross. So if you don't want to do a restaurant, you don't want to do a kitchen, you can switch to a place like a city bus stop or the library at your school. All right. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Hannah with
I'm
the pink.
great.
Hi, Hannah. Sorry I didn't call on you, and I have to call on Elsa and Ruyoko in part 2 of our lesson tonight. Hannah, can you read this here in blue?
Okay. Returning to the original story of your mom and grandma in the kitchen preparing a special dinner. Can you describe the voices? Are they happy, angry, nervous, quiet, funny, loud, or stressful? How about the bowl sounds, pots and pans sounds, or the sound of running water? Could you also put those in your description of a kitchen in the use?
Yeah. So Hannah, in your kitchen, is it a happy place during the Tet holidays or a summer party?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are there one person, two people, three people making food?
I think it's more than.
Wow, it's a lot of people. So can you hear these sounds? Are they happy sounds or are the people nervous to make good food?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that word stressful is, everybody. If the people just really want to make a delicious dish, some people get a little bit nervous when they're cooking. That's called stressful cooking. Very good. Hannah, thank you for reading. Hey, Ruyoko, are you there from Nha Trang?
Yes, teacher.
Hey, Ruyoko, how are you doing?
Hi.
Yeah. How's the weather in Nha Trang? Is it nice? Is it cool? Is it hot?
Is it? It's like a boy. It's like us being boiled alive.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Now, Tony said you'll burn your feet if you're wearing plastic sandals. Thank you, Tony. Ruyoko, do you wear plastic sandals or sneakers when you go outside?
I usually wear leather sandals.
Oh, leather's pretty good, like the old Romans used to wear. Nice. Hey, Ruyoko, can you read the green part here that I did this paragraph?
Yes, teacher. My sister Margaret has a big family with 4 daughters and 1 son. When I used to visit her village outside of Chicago at Christmas time, Margaret and her daughters would spend a lot of time in the kitchen making things. The niece's father comes from Mexico, so the girls might be making tamales.
Yeah, tamales, good.
I love these chicken and corn flo- flour flour
Flour.
flour rolls that are steamed. They are a little like Southeast Asian steamed food.
Yeah. So let me show you guys the tamales. They look like this. Have you guys, I don't know if you could find tamales, here's the picture at Mexican Christmas time. So you roll the corn flour and the chicken in a little bit of green pepper spice, and you roll them in the outside of the corn, and you steam them in the basket. They're so good. I really love them. So they're called tamales. Tamales. The reason I haven't been there in about 6 years is the corona pandemic came and I couldn't go back. So I really want to go back to Chicago in December in 2024. But the problem is Chicago is sometimes minus 20 at Christmas time. So whereas it's really hot where Tony said and Ruyoko, it's like 40 degrees. Chicago is minus 20. It's so cold, you guys. So I don't know. I have to really think about going back. Hey, Elsa, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
Elsa, would you like to read the green part? Oh, I'm sorry, the purple part.
Okay. They put them in a steam basket, so the whole kitchen in winter gets steamy because it's very cold outside at Christmas time.
Minus.
Minus 10 degrees centigrade. The whole kitchen smells like sweet corn, spice, and chicken. It's really great. It's been 10 years since I last visited them all for Christmas, and even now I can hear all the girls in the kitchen talking and making things. They would talk about their boyfriends and where they would go after a nice big dinner. I noticed they had about 3 or 4 dinner get-togethers all during Christmas week. These are wonderful memories I like to keep.
Nice. Elsa, you're a good reader because there are some difficult words in there. Nice. All right. Let's pick Jesse. Are you there, Jesse? Is Jesse there? How about Traman? Are you there, Traman? Is Rosie there? Rosie, are you there, Rosie?
Yes,
Hey, Rosie, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Rosie, can you read the purple part here?
Now is your turn for homework. Can you describe your family kitchen or even your main family room during a special holiday such as that? If you go away for that, what are the sounds you hear, the things you see, the things you can smell, and the food you taste? Maybe even the things you touch and at a cousin, aunt, grandma, or friend house.
Yeah.
Here is a list of things to cover. I can smell, I can hear, I can feel or touch, I can taste, and I can see.
Nice reading, Rosie. Really good. It's a good quality reading. All right, so I'm going to go back up the list. I'm going to ask some people. Let's go back to Tony. Tony, you said there are a lot of people in that kitchen, but your mom is the #1 cook. Tony, what can you smell in that kitchen? Anything is okay.
I can smell the smell of the food
Okay,
or
but
the
what
smell
especially? Is it
smell of the
fish,
stuff.
oil?
Like it was smell of fishes with soya sauce.
Oh, nice, Tony. What can you hear in that kitchen?
I can hear like sizzling sound of
Yes, nice,
frying
Tony.
food
Yeah.
and the sound of the bubble pops when they boil too much.
Okay. Nice. And Tony, can you touch or feel anything?
I can feel the heat inside there, but I cannot touch anything.
Oh, nice, nice. Tony, you're good at this, but then you're a good writer, so. Hey, Tony, taste time. What can you taste? All right, Tony, what can you taste? One student from Sunday night who already did this lesson, they gave me their homework. They said they could taste small parts of food because their mom and dad, their mom gives them secret tastes of food.
I can
What do you
taste.
I can taste.
Like I don't know how to describe it in English, but it's like fried.
What's it called? Is it the food taste of something like, is it sweet or sour or salty?
I don't remember what the food is called.
We'll leave that,
But
Kevin. It's okay, Tony. Hey, Tony, what can you see in that kitchen?
I can see I can see everyone going around and around taking pots and pans to cook lots of foods.
That's wonderful, Tony. Tony, it's really good. Like if you did your homework, all you have to do is put these all in one thing, right? Into your story. You guys, do you want to see a sample of what one student wrote last week? Let me show you, because Tony, you said it's difficult to say what I taste in the kitchen because it's you just can't remember it. That's fine, Tony. This one student actually said, oh, let's see who we have here. They get a little sample. That's very flowery writing. Here it is, Dung. This student Dung did a really nice job. Maybe someone can read his homework. Now remember, don't copy homework, but you guys are always good. You never copy homework. Some students were copying homework, you guys. It was shocking, but you guys never do that. So thank you very much. So a student named Dung wrote this. Ellis, are you still there? Ellis, you're a good reader.
Yes.
Ellis, can you read this by this boy named Dung?
If you come to Vietnam, you'll never miss the fall of the banh mi. Eating each food gives you a different experience and taste of the culture. You will always feel a different entering of Sidewalk Bun Cha restaurant. The Sidewalk Bun Cha restaurant greets you with a smoky, meaty, and fishy smell. A sidewalk restaurant typically had around 4 to 8 tables on the pavement or less if they offer sitting inside. You will also see a small stand. Behind the stand was the grill and the boiling pot of the fish shops. There are fresh batches of herb. The outside of the stall will usually say bun cha. On the table, you'll see a cup of vinegar, some salt and pepper. Those are condiments people put into bun cha in addition to herbs and vegetables. While the taste stay the same, you'll get a whole new experience just eating bun cha. After eating the bun cha, your shirt and your pants will get all smelly and smoky.
Smoky.
But that is also one thing that makes the Sidewalk Bun Cha is so special. You can't just feel or understand the Sidewalk Bun Cha by reading about it. So come to Vietnam and experience the Sidewalk Bun Cha with me.
Alice, what do you think of that Boon Cha story? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you like Boon Cha?
A bit.
A bit. Is it cheap food for busy lunchtime workers or college students?
There are like enough money to buy like to 30 and 40,000 Vietnam dollars.
Yeah, I have some pictures here. So you guys know this Boon Cha. Kevin, you know this stuff. You raised your hand. Susu raised her hand. You guys know this food well?
As well, I know.
Kevin, does this make you hungry?
We know. I know. Not
Susu
really.
knows. Let's see. Hey,
I already,
Susu.
I already tasted it and it tastes very good.
Very good. All right. So Kevin can say this is good. Susu, was that you? You said, I know.
Yeah. It's me.
You love this? Is it great?
Yeah, it's super great.
Super great. I want to try this, you guys. Hey, Ellis 8, I'm sorry. From Hey, Ellis, are you there? I'm sorry. Ellis 8, I didn't call on you tonight. How are you, Ellis?
I'm fine.
Ellis, what do you think of this Boon Cha restaurant?
I don't think I like it much, but I think if I know that, I think I would just eat it. I don't care.
Ellis, I'm surprised. Ellis said, I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. Ellis, that's really funny. All right. Ellis, would you like to read another paper for us? Because I didn't call in you. I feel bad. You're a fine reader, Ellis. Let's try another one. I'll put this Boon Cha thing back here. And I'm going to go back into the sensory details. And there's someone else who wrote one. Let me see who wrote this. This one's pretty good too. Let me take a look here. Yeah. This is really good. I like this. Okay, I'm going to put another share, and then Ellis, if you can read this one. This student also did a really nice job. All right, Ellis, try this one.
Okay, sir. My parents had a party last night, and the guests arrived at 6:30 p.m. We had many things to do. I helped Mom make a cake, and that's the fun way to prepare the food. When the cake is finished, a rich smell of cream came from the cake, Dad was in hand too. He cooked the sausages. I could hear the sizzle sound when Dad put them into the frying pan. I tasted a cupcake before Mom knew, and it was delicious. I helped Dad to set the table. Sooner or later, the guests walked through the door.
Yeah, Ellis, what do you think? This boy could taste a cupcake and his mom didn't see him. Do you think that's funny?
Yeah, that is. That's
That is.
sneaking to eat food.
Do you sneak little bites of food if you can?
Yeah, I will.
Me too. If it's something delicious in the kitchen, I'll eat it, right?
Yeah, I must eat it.
How about Nancy, the cheesecake queens? Susu and Nancy is the cheese ball queen and Susu is the cheesecake queen. So Nancy, what do you think?
Actually, it's pretty,
Oh, it's sweet cheese?
it's pretty good, but I like cheese ball more.
Nancy, have you ever tried a cheesecake cupcake?
Mm,
You bake them, they're really good. They're really good. Cheesecake cupcakes, I love, are really good. So do you see this student here? Let me see, what's his name? I forget his name, you guys. Liam. Liam is a new student to basic writing too. Do you guys look why it's really cool? Brendan teacher wrote good writing with some funny elements or things such as sneaking a taste of a cupcake, Liam. The sounds in the story, including sizzling, which Tony knows sizzling, are nice additions. Thanks for your paragraph with a few sensory details. Do you see how it makes writing more interesting with all these extra sensory things? Because that's what I really want you guys to see. But Alice, I notice in your writing, you put sensory details. You've been doing that since I started reading your stories in January. So you know how to use sensory details. Nice work there. I'm gonna close that one. And I'm gonna go back to the main lesson for today, sensory details. Okay, I want to try another person. Elsa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Elsa, do you see where with Tony I did this? I can smell, I can hear, I can feel, I can taste. I'm just trying to get you guys started for your homework. Can you tell me about your family's kitchen for special days? What can you smell?
I can smell the food smell.
All right, but what kind of food?
Fried rice
Yeah, nice.
and chicken.
Nice. And what can you hear?
I can hear the chop. My dad chopped the chicken.
Okay. That's really funny, Elsa. I can hear the chopping sound from my dad chopping the chicken. It sounds like a song or something.
A chopping tree.
Chopping, chop, chop. All right, next. What can you feel, Elsa? This one's a little more difficult. I can feel, Tony said the heat from the kitchen. Nice, Tony.
I feel hungry.
That's very good, Elsa. Okay. And what can you taste? Can you taste a little bit?
If my dad go out, I will test.
Yeah.
But I can let my dad know.
Yeah. And he'll give you some of the chicken after it's cooked?
Only a little bit.
Yeah. Nice, Elsa. I'm trying to put this. Now listen, everyone, I'm going to put this lesson in a PDF file and put it in yellow. This is unique for your class because the other class on Sunday did the same thing, but yours is a little bit different. Elsa, the last question is, what can you see in this kitchen?
I can see the knife, the pan,
and ingredients.
Ingredients, right. How about cooking oil?
Oh, I don't
You think-
know.
Okay, yeah, because cooking oil is kind of an ingredient. Pans, ingredients. And how about people cooking the food?
Uh,
Or Elsa, do you have robots that cook the food?
no, my dad.
Okay. Elsa, I'm just joking because I read a story about cooking robots in the kitchen. All right, nice work, Elsa. Hey, Hannah, are you there? I want Hannah to give it a try. I'm trying to call on as many people as I can.
Yeah.
Hannah, would you like to try for the family kitchen? Start with I can smell.
I can smell the spicy food.
Okay.
Like it's make my nose itchy like
Okay.
that.
Nice. Very good, Hannah. All right, Hannah, how about another one? The first one I did was smell. How about hear? What can you hear in your family kitchen?
I can hear the it's like I can hear the burning sound. Like
Okay.
yeah,
Is it like chicken or fish or beef or pork?
fish.
Okay. Nice. And what can you feel? I know it's a strange one, but what can you feel?
I can feel the I feel hot
Hmm.
when I walk like near the kitchen,
Hmm.
near the oval like that oval.
All right. And then Hannah, how about taste? Can you taste anything? If your family's cooking, do they
I
give you a
can
small sample?
taste like I can taste the soup that my mom cook
Yeah.
when everyone to like gather around.
Yeah. Hey, that's really good, Hannah. I really like that detail. It's really good. And then Hannah, what can you see?
I can see everyone prepared for whole the whole family.
Yeah. Hannah, how many people would there be like in a big family get together?
Big, I think like 10
Yeah.
people.
Very good, Hannah. That sounds really good. I really like it. All right, you guys are doing a great job. We just have about 10 minutes left, but I'm seeing some really good work here. Hey, Susu, you raised your hand. What did you want to add to this?
I want to do it.
You want to do it? Okay, tell me about the Susu kitchen in the land of cream cheesecake.
I can smell I can smell uh, the delicious smell of noodles.
All right. Yeah, Susu, that's really cute. I can smell the delicious smell of noodles. All right. Noodles boiling. All right. Susu, next. What can you hear?
I can hear the bubbles in the pot. Pop.
That's really great, Susu. I can hear the sounds of bubbles in the pot pop. It's difficult to say, Susu. Susu, what can you feel?
I can feel that it is ready to eat.
Nice. And Susu, what can you taste? Do you get to taste anything?
Can taste the unami taste of noodles.
The wonderful taste of noodles?
No, the unami.
Unami, is that Japanese?
It's
Unami.
the sixth sense.
Oh, Sixth Sense. That's the unami. Thanks, Ellis. Okay. Ellis, that's really good. Thank you. That's really cool. Thank you. And then Susu, what can you see?
I can see my family shouting.
Hey, wait, Susu, can you see ghosts in the kitchen?
No, I can see my family shouting. Noodles is ready.
I can see my family shouting noodles, but this is something you would hear, right? Susu, that's really cute. Noodles are ready, but that's something you would hear. Unless you could say, I can see happy faces.
See happy faces.
Yeah, something like that, Susu. Probably is better. All right. We have Ellis and Nancy raised your hands. Would you like to try? We have enough time to get these stories started, you guys. Remember, check the PDF.
Already, doesn't have.
I know. Ellis already did it. Yeah. Who else would like to try it? There are people at the bottom here I didn't see. Hey, Tintin, what can you see and hear and smell and taste? Tintin, are you there? Tintin. How about Rosie? Rosie, are you there? Is Rosie? No. How about Jesse? Are you there, Jesse? Oh no, nobody's answering. Kevin, can I ask you, Mr. Kevin? Are you there, Kevin? Oh no, did my thing go mute? Nobody's answering. One second.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Kevin, what can you smell in your family's kitchen?
I can smell the delicious of the pot of fries, the pan of fries.
All right. And Kevin, what can you hear?
I can hear the pop from the fry with some oil.
So you love French fries?
Not, yes.
Yeah, me too. I have to say, I really do love French fries. Hey, Ellis is studying French. Ellis, how do you say French fries in French? You know? Are you guys ready?
I haven't learned it.
I think it's pomme frite, but we'll check that spelling. Actually, no, just pomme frite. Pomme frite is French fries. All right, Kevin, what can you feel?
I can feel that this pot so hot.
Oh, okay. And Kevin, what can you taste? Can you taste anything? Because the French fries are really hot. Does your father let you try one?
My father let me try a whole plate.
Oh my gosh, okay. Do you put ketchup on them?
Yes.
Nice. Do you know what they put on it in the Dutch people in Amsterdam and in France? Do you know what they put on the French fries, Kevin?
And
the Japanese? Mayonnaise.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not gross. I didn't like it at first.
Sometimes my brother and I also put some mayo in there.
Yeah, some mayo is good. All right. And then Kevin, what can you see in this kitchen with the fried potatoes?
I can see that people in my family no, are preparing some lots of food
Okay.
or also french fries.
Nice. And Kevin, you could say, and I can see those beautiful French fries. All right. So, Alice, you are studying French. So, just for fun, you guys, I'm going to save that. And then I am going to go to the Google Translator, you guys. And it's, let's do English to French. And we're going to learn that word for French fries, you guys. Because I can't believe I forgot this word that I studied French, Ellis. And then this way we can teach everyone how to say these. What? Fille français? What? French fries. Oh, okay. Let me show you. This is kind of crazy, you guys. So if you go to France and you order large French fries, Kevin or Ellis, it's French fries large equals grosses frites. All right. So gross means big and frite means fries.
Grosse frite.
Gross feet.
Grosse frite.
Sounds like gross feet. Gross feet.
Grosse frite.
Gross feet. And the R is wheat with a W. French fries. I mean, you could say fried potatoes. Let's see if we could do fried potatoes. What's going on? Patates free, but that's not right. French fried potatoes. Let's try French fried potatoes. Hey, come on, Google.
It you it not know what are you saying.
I know, it's crazy, you guys. There it is. Hey, you know what? I think it knows that we're sharing this on Zoom, so it's not letting me do it, you guys. Sometimes
I know.
Google
I
can-
know because Google didn't know what are you typing.
I know. So here, let me put it in chat, you guys. I was typing pommes frites. That means French fries in French. So if you guys see that on a menu, you know that it's pommes frites, okay? But I couldn't find it, you guys. Okay, listen, it's 10:30. So do you guys understand what the homework is?
Yeah.
It's kind of easy, but remember to
Yes,
use your sensory details. It's the best thing I can tell you guys. We'll do number PDF 3 because this is Saturday night class. And I think when you look at your notes, you guys did most of the work. So thank you very much. You communicated really well tonight. So when you see this in Yalo, Miss Susu the Fox, look at Yalo for tonight, and you're gonna see this PDF for tonight's work, lesson 5, and all your homework is in there. But students such as Susu and Tony and Elsa, you guys already gave me so much information that the homework should be kind of easy for you. Just remember, you have to use your smelling, your taste, your touching, your seeing, okay? And you're hearing the 5 sentences to describe a kitchen, to describe a restaurant, to describe anything if you want. All right, any questions, you guys? All right, thank you, Ryoko. Nice work. Thank you, Ellis. Thank you, Susu. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Ellis, and thank you, Hannah, and Tony, and Elsa, and Suri, and Timi, and Anna, and Jesse, and Traman, and Tintin, and Rosie. I hope everyone got a chance to speak tonight. I will see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, goodbye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
See you,
guys. Stay cool in the hot
Goodbye,
weather.
teacher. But wait a minute.
Tony.
May I ask a question?
Sure, Tony. Go ahead, Tony. I'm still here.
The homework tonight is like writing a newspaper, but using all 5 sentences.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be so newspaper style, Tony. It could just be like describing, it could be in a magazine, an online magazine. So it's called descriptive writing. See if you can go 7 sentences, Tony. And if you want to make it a newspaper story, that's good. You could say there's a new restaurant near our school I want you guys to hear about. I can hear the pots and pans. I know the food is delicious because the spices smell good. So, Tony, do you understand? If you want to make it a newspaper story, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just remember to use your senses. Okay. All right. Hannah, thank you. Susu and the Attack of the Cheesecake People, bye-bye. Traman, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Teen, and bye-bye, Rosie. We'll see you guys.